Sony recently unveiled the PlayStation 5 user interface, and I'm very let down by it, to say the absolute least. So smack like on this video if you'd like to know how, because I'm getting to the point right now. Okay, so simply put, I don't like Sony micromanaging the refresh rates of your content. Simply put, Xbox allows more than PlayStation in this area. You see, the biggest problem I have on PlayStation 4 right now is when you're watching Hulu or any other streaming application, or when you're putting in a 4K or rather a Blu-ray disc and you're just trying to watch a regular Blu-ray, you don't have the ability to lock that kind of content to 24p. This is a massive problem, leading to judder and even some shows and movies being absolutely broken looking. And honestly, it's the biggest gripe I have with the whole media option on PlayStation. They need to fucking figure this out already. It's beyond infuriating. And during that whole reveal, they focused on dumb shit like online and online features. I understand that a lot of you console guys want online features, but maybe let me just propose something to you. If you're that dependent on digital games and online gameplay, why are you not on PC right now? Because not only is online free, but everything is digital just like you like it. Please stop trying to ruin console, trying to make it more like PC in that regard, because that's not ideal for fucking anybody. And you're paying more to do it anyway. Simply put, this push to make everything digital, everything online only, and ruin fucking games like the Avengers game that just came out with that online requirement bullshit, it's not good. And I don't like seeing games go down this road on console. You buy a console because you want physical media. If you don't want physical media, stay the fuck off console. That's how it is, okay? I'm sick and tired of them not prioritizing the user experience before online bullshit. Online is ruining and has ruined gaming for the longest time. It's more about talking shit and bullshitting with your friends online in these parties and in these chats than it is about the base games that we get. So much so that games are coming out completely fucking broken and requiring hella patches, and then a fuck ton of DLC that totals well over $200 to complete the fucking game. This has happened because console gamers have turned to shit because they're so reliant on online gaming and DLC. I really hate that about console gaming, and that's why I'm a PC gamer now. That being said, to not show the most basic of display options really pisses me off, because Sony is targeting a mass majority of consumers with their PlayStation 5. They're trying to say that they have a 4K Blu-ray player, but they're not showing that it can support 4K at 24 hertz inside of the menu options when they do their user interface reveal. They're not showing that you can do what Xbox allows you to do and lock 1440 120 or 1080 120 inside the console. This is a massive waste of GPU power, in my personal opinion, and I think you'd be better suited having more control than to have Sony stand over your shoulder micromanaging what you can and cannot do with a machine you just paid $500 for. If you want to be micromanaged, then you should just buy the digital version of the machine, because let's face it, that's what that version is for. Why even buy a console that has a disc capability if all you care about is digital and online? I mean, because fuck, the digital version will get you where you want to be. I just don't understand at every point in time where we get to these reveals and everybody gets excited over microphones and controllers and stupid online party chat features that don't mean shit. They don't mean shit, bro, because at the end of the day, your experience on that machine is more than online. Servers go down, intermittent internet issues happen. I mean, am I the only one in the world that is experiencing this issue? No. And then let's not forget, there's a massive part of the whole world, not just the US, the whole world that doesn't even have access to internet because they live in rural areas. So it's really unfair to base all this gaming shit around online only and all these online requirements. But gamers keep this shit going. And it's frustrating for me because I get to watch the death of PlayStation, the death of Xbox for things like Game Pass and PlayStation Now to take priority over the actual experience on these machines and proving there's no good fucking reason why you can't take every PlayStation game in history and play it on PS5. Outside of the fact that they now know that you guys care about online and they can get away with selling you a subscription service, and it's such bullshit. And at that point, I'm just disenchanted, and I really, if I'm being very transparent with all you, I don't see a fucking single good reason to buy a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox Series X. They are no more powerful than a 20 series GPU. That's a fact. You're going to see it more and more as these ray tracing examples come out. You're going to see it more and more on Xbox Series X when you see those 120 hertz games come out, the type of performance you're going to be getting. The reality is 4K 60 is the target, and even that you're going to see some frame dips. It's not going to be 100% locked on every single game. And that's just real. Now, that being said, they're going to try to trick you by doing a bundle. They're going to try to say that we're going to bundle in a performance mode and we're going to bundle in a quality mode. And the quality mode is always going to be like some 4K 30 bullshit or close to it, so that they can slap ray tracing on there and be like, aha, but see, we gave you the quality. It's the ray tracing that's doing it, because they're trying to downplay the fact that these machines are not as powerful as they are making it sound like they are. But again, they will be the most powerful consoles anyone has ever seen, so it will be forgiven until the mid-cycle refresh, when nobody will give a shit about these machines, and all of this shortage demand that they're creating will be, again, just for nothing. Because the reality is, they did this with PlayStation and Xbox One. If you don't remember PS4 and Xbox One, that launch was just as bad as this one, where there were shortages everywhere. They do this shit on purpose to create supply and demand. I'm literally so frustrated to get lost in words and in my thoughts, but my point is, I don't like not having control over my machines, and when it's $500, you better have more than just a fucking SSD that you're talking about, online party chats, and Miles Morales, which goes to the PlayStation 4 Pro. I mean, I'm not seeing, I mean, yeah, you have Demon Souls. I don't give a fuck about Demon Souls, right? I mean, like, at least you could have came out with your heavy hitter like Ratchet and Clank day one. That would have been, you know, ideal. I don't know, man. I tend to find negatives more than positives when I really investigate and do my research on products, because as a consumer, that's my job. It's my money. Now, of course, for your money and people who just want it, you're going to buy it no matter what I say, and good for you. Have fun. I'm not throwing shade at you. I'm not shitting on you. But what I am saying is this is bullshit, and I really feel like they let me down with the user interface. If you're going to show the user interface, show all of it. I love how Sony can do this ultra technical SSD breakdown, but they can't even fucking show me the display options. Tight work, Sony. That being said, this is just a rant, my personal opinion, and my feelings around the whole thing, so don't feel the need to correct me on anything, because I won't want to hear it, because it's an opinion and I'm entitled to mine, just like you're entitled to yours. I don't need to have a correct opinion that fits your narrative or your personal feelings. I'm just sharing my approach to this whole console situation, and the fact that I've been let down multiple times by both Sony and Microsoft. So that's just why I'm a PC gamer first and foremost, and this generation, I see no reason to change that. Thanks so much for watching the #1 brand in honesty, and until the next video, I'll see you guys later.